Righto. Okay, so this is number one. This was Dennis facts and it's abstract colours. Better up on that screen. Do you want me to run through them? Well, we have. Do you want me to run through them at home or not?
No, we've seen them once, didn't
Seen
we?
them all, haven't we?
Yeah.
Been through them twice.
Yeah. Yeah, crop that out.
Yeah.
What was your comments, Pete?
You want Bob?
What was your comments?
Can you hear? Can you hear?
No, I don't think we can hear.
No.
You can't hear Gary.
Can't hear
No.
Gary.
Can you hear him now?
Just about.
In the distance.
Go on, Gary.
Yeah, we're not hearing anything, Peter. I'm not.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Well, Gary sat right next to me.
I guess it must be directional.
Yeah. Just a sec, I'll turn it round.
Can't hear you now, Pete, either.
Right. Okay. Okay. Can you hear me now?
You're muffled.
Quietly and muffled.
You're quiet and muffled.
Right, I'm sat on.
Oh,
fair
that's too loud. No, that's great.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Right, I'll start again. I was saying I quite like the image. I like the colours and the formation. I like the shadows across the grass. But what spoils it for me is the figure at the end on the white. Looks like a tent, doesn't it, or something? Or yeah. So that sort of spoils. Nice and easy to clone out, you know, and it's a bit of a distraction. And the other thing is the top of the center red column. I think that could have been cropped off from stop it from going out of the top. The one on the right is fine, isn't it? But the one in the middle cuts the photograph in half. No, that's my comments. Anybody else? No.
There we go.
Yeah, this is quite a nice image. Does this one get?
Down on purpose.
All right. Yeah, it's quite a nice image. It's, you know, the birds nicely in focus. Yeah, very nice. I don't think I've got. Yeah, there is a little bird there. Yeah, maybe cropped off a little bit at the bottom. It doesn't look quite so bad up there as on the screen, does it?
No.
yeah. Yeah, so yeah, all in all, maybe the skies could have been showing through, could have been darkened down a little bit, but yeah. That one's quite nice. So what did you do?
Arrow.
That one?
Yeah. Okay, so number 3, Southern Water Dragonfly. Another one of these.
Yeah, it's nicely in focus, isn't it? It's I should have looked at these before I came out. Yes. I don't think it's got too much to say, not too much to criticize. Fills the frame nicely, doesn't it? The background is a little bit bright, but apart from that, the red flowers, you can see the wings nicely. Yeah. 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 Very nice.
So number 4.
Right.
Bob's
Yeah. Yeah,
Bit too busy.
I'm not sure whose it
This is
is.
Pete Childers.
Oh, right. Right. It have to get used to me. Yeah. I sort of quite like the idea and the bikes, but it's not square, is it? The gateway is on the lane, and what really spoils it is the bright white. Is it a 10? I can't make it. I'm not sure, but that in the centre, I think if you'd have come round a bit and moved more up to the tent and photographed the bikes going the other way, I don't know. There might have been another tent there, but you know, that's the bright tent spoils it for me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think there was something there, but yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
So that's blue lights and plastic tubes. Dennis's.
Oh, this Dennis is it. This is something we used to do years ago.
Yeah.
It is an old one. Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. It's nice and simple, isn't it? And colourful. Yeah. It's- Yeah. So it's yeah. And nothing really, you know, the black background is a little bit bit of dust on there, but yeah, quite like it. All right, next one. Oh,
That's good.
This one is blue one.
yeah. Well, it's certainly novel, wouldn't it, and a little bit different, but it's not really a competition image, is it?
No.
It's quirky, yeah. It's definitely quirky, and I quite like the eyes, you know, with the ears, you know, across there, but you know, it's too much green. Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, not really a competition. And the squirrel, with red squirrel, so
Alpha.
yeah,
Nice and sharp, nice eye.
yeah. Yeah, don't know where brown sea, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, so quite nice, nice tones throughout the image, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Certainly fluffy. Yeah, so I quite like this one.
Yeah, that one did quite well. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
That one.
yeah. Yeah. Nice throat. Certainly colourful. Great big. Yeah. Feet. The only thing I'm not quite sure about the background colour, but I don't know if that's a natural one or. Yeah. I thought I recognised the frog. And there is a little bit of overexposure on the top leg, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say,
It looks a bit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that one, ready to run, and that was Janet.
Janet's.
Yeah.
All right. So, oh, I've got to go easy on me. So, for me, it's obviously the wrong way round. It's would have been nicer if you know, and the tail is out of focus and quite a big distraction. Was out of focus. No. Yeah, some could have come off the top. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the head looks a little soft as well. But maybe that's just up there.
Yeah, I couldn't see.
No. Yeah, and some off the top, you know, there's a lot up there. You don't need there's nothing in there, is there? No detail in there, so cropped off. It would have been a little bit better.
Yeah. Yeah. You need to try these.
Yeah, yeah, run very quickly, but I know it's not always easy to get around.
And this one is
Lemon.
lemon drop.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like ice cream, doesn't it? And yeah. And I don't know, it looks as though it might have been done 2 or 3 times before, but all on the glass.
Yeah.
It's, you know, there's quite a lot there in the glass, isn't there?
Yeah.
And
Although
yeah. And of course the flash on glass as well. Yeah. Almost looks like a skull. Doesn't it? It looks as though there's a couple of eyes and nose there. Yeah. Yeah, the colours on that are quite nice, but it's a little bit untidy. Yep. Yeah, very nice. So with this one, we've got quite a little bit at the bottom. We're saying to cut off the lizard, we take it a bit off the top. And this one, I wouldn't take it off the bottom because that's where the kestrel is going. You need a little bit.
Where was this done? Oh, right. Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So very nice. The wings are lovely, aren't they?
Yeah.
And maybe just, you know, along the back of the tail, by the tail there, it's maybe just a fraction over exposed, yeah, but we'll let them get away with that one.
Yeah.
Sharp, yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, that's mine.
Right, okay.
Help yourself, folks.
And the top, the side. No, there's nothing. You got the wings. I don't know if they can hear. Can you hear at home?
No,
Not at all.
no.
No, nothing.
Can you hear me talking now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one's Gary's. So feel free to jump in. But
No, it's wet.
hey,
You said feel free to jump in. I said no, it's wet. Sorry, just be trying to crack a joke.
yeah, we got it. Yeah. Stick to your day job.
I think I
Very
have.
nice.
Yeah, we're just saying it's nice and sharp on the head of the bird, and it's well seen. It's lovely detail here in the body. Got little bits of water on it, and you got the wings out. So it's nice, very good. Anything else?
Anybody in the room? No? Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice colour in the sky. I think we could have maybe got a little bit more out of it. And nice colour on the hull of the outgoing ship. The sky is nice. I do. For me, I think it's too busy. The
Wonder about
All-
how it's a portrait.
Well,
Popping
Yeah,
there and there.
I was just about to say, you know, could have done without the containers on the left, or on the right rather,
Hmm.
but yeah. Not one of Keith's best.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, probably not from me. Um, you know, right, we're having a debate in the room whether it deserved the criticism that I've just given it.
Well, I obviously think not, but I'm slightly biased.
Yeah.
I think it's a lovely photograph.
Right. All right, then, so I better shut up because I'm in the minority.
You don't see a blood red sun like that very often, I don't think. Oh, I haven't seen one very often.
No,
But that doesn't necessarily make it a good picture. But
couldn't you, you know, with a longer lens and just concentrated on the sun and the floodlights?
yeah,
The sun-
maybe.
The sun isn't very much of the picture, is it?
No.
And,
No.
but the sky's nice, and I don't think you could have chopped the cranes off. So I don't know how I might have cropped some off the left, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But then it would have been a funny aspect. So
Wonder about making it a portrait.
portrait would chop a lot of the nice sky off as well, though, wouldn't it? On the right, on the right.
Possibly.
So yeah,
All
get
right.
them to take the cranes away, Keith,
Yeah.
next time.
I will. I'll ask them. It's a very messy place.
Anyway, right.
Yeah.
It's
Hmm.
tranquil, yes. Oh, well, it's sort of, I was thinking it might have been Collins. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, nice, simple little shot. You know, apart from the sailor himself, there's not too much color in it, is there? Nice little reflection from in the water. No. Yeah, nice and simple, and yeah, not quite minimalist, is it? But it's heading that way, isn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah, quite nice.
In view of the fact there's not very much colour in it, I like the picture, but I wonder what it looked like in black and white.
Yeah.
So, about the same.
Yeah, I don't know what that
I don't
is.
know what that is.
Yeah,
But it does still look market boy out behind it.
it's the one's leaning over, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've no idea. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Hoverfly.
Hoverfly. Who's going to crop this? It's Janet's.
Yeah.
I like the hoverfly and it's almost surrounded by the flowers, but there's too much flowers. I would have cropped some off the top, some off the bottom, so that you've got the flowers all the way round, but not loads of it. and then just have it in the middle and concentrate on the insect. Yeah. 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 So. Okay. Right. Something like that. Still got some good. And same sort of thing on the bottom. And I think that would, you know, all the focus would have been on the insect. Yeah. Right, but apart from that, the insect's very nice. Very nice snow leopard. I'm guessing it's not a wild one. Sort of, it looks as though it's a shot in the UK, doesn't it? But it's very nice. Nice eyes and yeah. Yeah. Not quite sure what that is on one. Oh, is that what it is? Ah. Now I was thinking it's something, but it's something to me. Yeah. Very nice. I like it. You can see there's very little round it. It's just all the animal and so on. Yeah, they do look a bit sad, don't they?
What is this saints about?
Well, it could be. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the one in the front, you know, it looks as though she's looking towards the camera. Do wonder whether they could have got. No, probably not. Not for a portrait like that. It's quite nice, isn't it? But could we have got some bit more contrast out of it? Apart from that, there's lots of details in it. Yeah, yeah, and maybe a little bit too much in the background. Yeah. Yeah. Would have been too much. Yeah. Yeah. Right then, Keith, I'll make up for it just now. Because I like this. I like the whatever treatment you've done to it. And
Yeah, so it's an infrared picture actually.
Oh, right.
So you know, infrared gives you this sort of ghostly glow, and the leaves, instead of being grey, are white.
Yeah.
And it gives a bit of a soft focus, and you can accentuate that if you do the autumn effect, which was explained in one of the videos we showed.
Yep.
So there's a bit of extra glow thrown in as well.
Yeah. So yes, I think
I've been struggling to get my infrared pictures to look good, and this is the one I'm happiest with so far.
Oh, well done. Yeah, I like it.
So would it be? Not a post-
No, it was taken in simple. Yeah. Yeah.
Was that taken with a converted camera or just a filter, Keith?
Oh, it's a converted camera.
Okay.
The filters let so little light in that you end up with exposures in minutes, and that might be okay for some subjects, but you know, you'd have a mess, you'd have moving leaves and things. It's very inconvenient. So a converted camera is much better if you can do that.
Yeah, keep the good work up. Any comments, anybody else?
So this is box and the front.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, it gets, yeah,
Almost there. More than one. We'll ask him. Bob,
Yeah.
Karen's asked, how did you get the building to be the light?
I used in Affinity. Oh God, mine's going. I painted over it and lightened it.
Yeah, lightened it up.
Yeah.
so it's another nice sky, isn't it?
That was our night out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go on about it again, about things that shouldn't be in there. Going back to the start, I think there's just too much in the water. You know, there's too many distractions. Yeah, you could, all sorts of bits and pieces could be coming out, and I just had a couple left in there. You got all the birds in the front, all those little bits in the back along the shoreline there. Yeah, and I would have gone around and taken most of them out. Yeah. Yeah, I would have taken that post out. The figure of that one there on the left, I would have left in, and maybe those two. If you wanted to. Yeah.
Well, don't say it's- don't say it's- Just distracts me.
Right, yeah.
Oh, no.
See, look, there's it. Looks as though there's a figure by the building, doesn't it?
There, yeah.
No. Yeah. But it's just a as quite nice. Yeah.
Number 20, you've gone what to?
Yeah. Nice, yeah, nicely in focus where it all needs to be. Focus is falling off, but no, we want the focus on the head, and that's the most important thing, isn't it? It doesn't matter about the rest of the body not being tack sharp, but that's, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not too much to say with that one, is there? I can't crop anything off of it, or take anything out, so. Yeah, yeah, I've got quite like this is long exposure, nice and simple. Yep, nice diagonal across it.
Would you not intend to flip it? Because
Do if you want, yeah, left to right, yeah, possibly. Yeah. Yeah. So it's my, you know, I like this sort of thing, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
How long? Oh,
Is he still on?
Yeah, I'm still here.
How
How
long,
long
Bob?
exposure, do you remember?
Like 30 seconds at F16.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, nice one.
Yeah, very nice.
That's at Hunstanton.
This is John White. It's We Don't Need Face Masks.
Yeah, it's amusing. Nice colors. With it. Yeah. Yeah. Should I send this one to Grandma?
It's nicely exposed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
No. Yeah, but I was just looking at it and thinking, well, could you have cropped it any tighter? Could you? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Well, I was just looking at the roof and thinking, yeah, well, the sort of nice shade on parts and yeah. As they say, what nicely seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Or somebody in the doorway showing them away. Yeah.
This is Kevin, isn't it? Boundary Stone.
Boundary stone. I'm not sure where that is. Hmm. Yeah, the image of the stone is quite nice, but certainly, I don't think it's enough, is it? I'm not sure how I would have go about improving it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is sort of wasting space, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah,
I wonder whether it was a bit on a
it might well have done. Yes.
portrait on a- get it some of the
Yeah.
I'm not sure there's a lot of light.
Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't know where to go with that one. And whose is
This
this
is
one?
Kevin, so it's spring to ground.
Yes. But the birds are not sharp, are they?
No.
The
I'd
one-
say resin stone.
Seeds. Maybe the head of the one that's looking towards us there, but I can't decide whether that's sharp or not. This
No, it's
one's
difficult when you've got
this one's not sharp, is it? No. Yeah. Yeah, it looks so the shutter speed was fast enough, doesn't it? But it's
Yeah,
uh,
I wonder if
yeah,
this one's flat. When you have this, maybe it's sharp. That one's
Right.
flown and it made both those go out.
yeah.
Difficult to know.
Not sharp enough.
No. So this is John White. This is pretty time.
Mm.
Yeah, they look nice. Almost definitely, I think. Yeah. Make it into a letterbox, John.
Yeah,
You tell him.
yeah.
Yeah, you.
Maybe it should have been a letterbox, John.
Yeah.
Letterbox.
Letterbox.
Yeah. Yeah, letterbox might have been nice. One of them had its head up and red or, but some nice plants in the front. Not a lot at the top, was there?
No.
Yeah. So that's with two parents and two youngsters, isn't it?
Yeah.
A different view.
Yeah. This is yours, John.
John, is this yours?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got a nice red coat in there, nice sky. Yeah, and the paintwork, we got the sea batter and the paint off.
Hmm.
Nice little bit of movement in the sea.
Looks zombie, doesn't it?
Yeah, looks like a nice day. No, oh look, there's even a windsurfer out there. Yeah. Yeah, so quite a nice one, John.
Thank you.
This one is one of our jewelry. Yeah. Get rid of profit down there.
Yeah. Yeah, is he here?
No.
He's not. No,
No.
no. So yeah, I was just holding a magazine up on the computer, cropping. I would have cropped down the left-hand side and taken, I guess it's a branch or something, is it? And I could have taken all of that out, and then it would have been concentrating on the what would be it's chestnut, yeah, and yeah, yeah. I think as we were saying, concentrating on the subject. That's what I would have done. This is our winner, isn't
This
it?
is the
Yeah, nice to see a monochrome. Yeah,
2 10s, 3 9.5, 4 9s, and 4 8. Nothing slower.
yeah. Yeah, normal standard for Keith.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't think it is the normal standard, actually. I've struggled to make black and whites as good as that. I'm not quite sure how I did it.
Well,
I mean, I guess there was a very deep blue sky, very clear sky, so that this pattern was very evident. I didn't use a polarizer, but there is a dehaze filter in Affinity that you can use, and that accentuated the blue. And then I take it into Silver FX and make that sky very dark using the red filter in Silver FX. And before long, it was starting to look better than I could have imagined, really. So I wish I could do others like it.
right. Well, keep working at it.
Yes, yes, I will.
Yeah. Anybody want to say anything? No.
Well, I just, but, you know, it was the right decision.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think. Wouldn't
Wouldn't
have
have
been so good.
gone. No. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Off the screen. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so,
No, well, no. No, well, yeah, but I think you know, oh,
And somebody said to me the TQ was at a teacher, never got their shoulders and when she's judgment. Thanks to me. Yeah, I know what I'm professional. So yeah, people knew that they were. Yeah.
yeah.
And come down from things that you can find wrong.
yeah. Whose is this?
Right. Yeah, Rain. Two's company.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. Yes, we struggled to find the silhouette holes and the cables, you know.
I think
Birds are silhouetted. Yeah.
look at the screen.
And all the clutter. Yeah. Yeah.
The portrait. Long. Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, so it's not his best effort. So
No. And this is the lightest one.
and what a difference. Eh?
Yeah.
I like it. I like the symmetry. I like it's the other end of the spectrum to the last one.
I think this is done on a camera phone, on a phone.
Is that?
Yeah, when I look through them.
All right. Oh,
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, it's a phone, and it's just off the M3 in Eastleigh or somewhere, I think, because it's got GPS coordinates in. If you look,
Yeah, because a lot of them you can't get to, can you? So yeah, I think, you know, I think this is much better than the previous one. So bit of sky detail in there, and it's cropped nicely, isn't it? I'm assuming there's a bit of cropping going on, but yeah,
He's done very well to make it so symmetrical, hasn't he?
he has, yeah, yeah. Would have been, yeah. Oh yeah,
the one I downloaded from Flickr's in portrait in landscape, which is weird.
yeah, yeah.
It was showing it portrait here, but
Oh, what, the sunset picture?
I didn't hear that, Peter. Just I download them from Flickr, and the one I've got on my screen is in landscape.
Oh,
So it
right.
looks like it's been rotated, but don't think it makes that much difference. But
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's quite nice. Oh well.
Ah, juvenile kestrel learning to land. Well, you shouldn't really have writing in a picture. Oopa. No, it's not. It's nicely, nicely exposed, nice and sharp on the head, and the eye. And I got some of these down. I like, but it is that on the side.
Yeah.
They came down about 8 times, didn't they? Yeah, it was like 5 or 6 land spots and 3 stone and stuff. It was the wild bird came down. It's not like really how many times it came down. It's at the Pete Wilden Centre in Oxford. So he's got yeah, he's featured that come down, but they are wild. Do that. They come down.
We can't actually hear.
You can't.
No, I can hear you, Peter, but we couldn't hear anything prior to you speaking.
Oh, right, okay, sorry about that. Now, some of the people in the room speaking, but not worth it. What we got to say?
No,
No, we got a problem with the only mic we've got is on the laptop, unless you sat right on top and pick it up. Well, we'll have to, if we're going to carry on with the meeting, we'll have to, yeah. Obviously, it's easier if we might look, I was saying to Colin earlier, we might look if it's a Zoom meeting like night, we'll just do it from home.
Right. Hopefully you can hear now.
well, that's better.
Yeah. So we were just discussing about whether we should buy a mic. Oh look. Oh, for goodness.
So this is Gary's sunset over Holyrood. Not Holyrood, Holy Island. This was, we had a lovely late evening out taking these photos, and it's really nice up there, but the biggest problem we had, the sun didn't rise or set where we thought it was going. So we only wasted 7 days of our life up in Northumberland, but it's nice sky on it.
You've got photo pills. Surely you know exactly where it's going to rise and fall.
Well, we did when we used it when we got up there. Gary didn't think to use it before we booked the week we were going.
Oh, I see. Yes.
So this was sunset. Was it what's sunset? Oh, yeah, this was the sunset, which wasn't so bad because we did this just before we went and had a nice drink. But we also did sunrise, where we got up at 3:30 in the morning to find that the sun wasn't coming up where it's meant to come up. And they put Bamber Castle in the wrong place.
Couldn't you got them to move it?
I can in Photoshop.
Or the sun?
Yeah. The thing is, the thing that's misleading, although it's up on the east coast, in the northeast, up in Northumberland, it's actually on a bit of inland that's pointing north, isn't it? Curves round, but obviously that's Holy Island is out off the shore.
Hunstanton is the same.
There's Lindisfarne there, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, Hunstanton's the same. It's on the east coast but faces west.
Yeah. Yes. Gets a bit confusing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But no, another nice sunset. Right.
Yeah. So, yes, the idea is nice, the dead flower is nice, but the bright flowers in the background are distracting, aren't they?
They
Yeah,
just need.
yeah, yeah. Nice detail, isn't it? You know, it's nicely in focus.
Yeah.
See all the hairs and that on it, and it's, yeah.
It's shouting out for a nice video.
Yeah, so it was,
Turn it right down.
it was sort of isolated on its own. It would have been very nice, but
I think it could be.
and the blues, yeah. Something that
I think it could be brought in a little bit on each side.
I think for the faded flower picture, there's a question of what you want to show. So if you want to show a faded flower and you compare it with vibrant alive flowers, then the background is part of the story. Whereas if you really want just to show the faded flower and nothing else, the background's distracting.
yeah, I would agree with you, Keith, but you know, the flowers in the background weren't sharp, were they? You couldn't really see what they were. You know, if you wanted it to be part of the story, then I think you should have been able to see them as a flower.
Yeah, well, yes, maybe you want them a little bit sharper, but not in completely in focus.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you could see identify and see what they were, then yes, you know, but you couldn't see any. You only sort of know the color that they were flowers, didn't you?
Hmm.
Right. So this is Peter's. So
This was one of two photos. This is one of two photos. From 7 through to 10. Once. So somebody gave it 7, someone gave it 10. No, I gave this thing 9 marks. No, I don't score. I can't score to do all the scores. I don't score. See what I mean? Yeah.
what above it?
You better just say what.
Yeah, Colin's just saying that he thought that the image needed to be cropped above the rubble in the foreground. Yeah. So if it was me, I would have darkened the clouds down a little bit, graduated filter, and get a little bit more detail in there.
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so
I think it's up and down. I think it's back. Jimmy said it was but it- and I think it's got problems with it. Yeah.
yeah.
I was just saying, can you hear me? Keith, can you hear me?
No, not really.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Where is the mic on this thing? Yeah, I took this up on Glencoe in Scotland.
Yeah.
And it was about six or seven photos in portrait mode and stitched them together.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I'm right in saying it was the house that Jimmy Savile owned up there.
That's
Was
it,
it-
you're correct. That is right, Peter.
Eh?
That is correct. It's
It
Jimmy
is, isn't
Savile.
it? Yeah. Yeah. It's out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Very, very isolated.
Is that the buccal?
Pardon?
No one can.
Is that the
No
buccal?
one can hear this.
Look at it more.
Say that again.
Looks like the buccal.
I was.
Buccalative. Gary?
It's Glencoe, isn't it?
Yeah, the maiden, is
Oh.
it the buccal?
Oh, is it? Right.
Looks like it.
I was just going to say nobody can hear the screams.
No. Well, they vandalised it, and then somebody's pulled it and done it up, and it's all sort of nicely painted now.
Yeah. I mean, this is the sort of photo that could be edited in 3 or 4 different ways, I think, and they might all be valid pictures and interesting pictures, but different.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
you know, you could say, well, it's very dark and moody, and you could brighten it a bit, and you could darken the clouds and make it more moody.
That's the way I'd go, I think.
Or you could crop it in different ways, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's quite interesting in that respect.
Yeah. There. Is this yours?
That's mine.
Oh, yeah. It's I don't know. Is the head sharp? But it's certainly very nice. It's unusual to shoot it from sort of directly underneath, isn't it? And you can still see the head and the eye and the claw coming out. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I quite like it.
Can't quite hear what you're saying, Peter, but
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I said Gary
was-
thought it might be one of mine, so I don't know whether that's good or bad for you.
I don't know. Strangely, it was at the Hawk Conservancy, but it's a wild kite that was flying around while they were doing the show.
Oh, right, yes.
and it's a crop from an 800mm lens as well, so it's like about 500 feet in the air.
Yeah.
It's crazy
yeah.
high, but I'm surprised it came out as well as it did.
Yeah, no, it's good. It has come out well. Yeah, they were there when we were up there. They came in and were trying to nick the food.
Well done on that one. No. I sort of like the idea, but I don't think it's quite there, is it? I don't know, Terry.
well, I didn't know either, but I thought it was different.
Yeah, Yeah,
I
it's
think
certainly different, and yeah, yeah, and it's nice and simple. A bit of nice clouds, but would it have been better if it had been a bit less of the pole? I don't know. Or should there have been more? I can't really decide. I
What
think
it's missing,
Well-
what it's missing is a pair of wings.
yes.
it was a pole in a car park in Havant, and probably it used to have a camera on top of it. I'm not sure, but we were just walking around Havant and I
Yeah.
noticed it.
Yeah, yeah. I'll just say I can't make my mind up. Like it's different, which I like, but
I
There is
kind of
one-
like the shiny. Yeah, I kind of like the shiny on it.
yeah,
The
yeah.
sort of shiny surface is unusual. But
Yeah.
anyhow.
We'll move on. Yeah, this is a nice shot as well, isn't it? You know. So it's obviously
Same day,
coming
same
into
day as a
land.
kite. Yeah, same day as a kite, but this one obviously isn't wild. Well, isn't wild.
Yeah,
And yeah, it was like full air brakes. It kind of swooped along the ground and then reared up, full air brakes, and it was just about to stick its feet out forward to land on a rock. But
yeah.
Like
Okay,
like I said
crucifixion.
last week.
Yeah, yeah. We I'm not sure whether it was Peter or myself, but we've just said that last week that the head is sort of getting a little bit lost, which was our only criticism of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beat doesn't really stand out, does it? But very minor point. Yeah, very nice. Yeah. So the bright highlights and but yeah, very nice. I like that. Nice expression. Yeah,
Lovely eyes.
yeah.
And
No, she's not in the middle.
no,
No.
you don't want it in the middle. No.
No. Yeah. 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 Yes. So was that your first one? First image in the competition? Yeah. So keep up the good work.
Yeah, I mean, that 9.5, 4.5, 3 8.5, 2 8s, and 2 7s. But I think the 2 7s This is Harry, and this is Hey Good Looking.
Yeah. Well, God only knows what it is, but is that? Well, for a hen, it's not very attractive, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe it'll take a little bit off the right hand side. Yeah. Yeah, it certainly looks better on here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it's I can't say find anything that's pleasing about it at all. So, but that's
not the quality of the picture.
yeah. 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 Yeah, like even that blue neck and that, you know. Yeah. All right,
Last one.
last one. Is that?
It's called Someone's Going Hungry.
I was just from the fire lines.
Yeah. You know why it's called that?
No.
Because you haven't got a fish.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
The rest of
Come
them
on,
have.
Gary.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure. Is that one there? All right. Hungry, yeah. All right. Then. So what are they? Guillemots, aren't they?
I think they can.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Nice light, you know. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Quite
That's
nice.
a bit of a fun one, really.
Yeah. Right. Other than
Well, I have cropped it in and made it a bit letterbox. But looking at it up there, I think it probably needs to be a bit more. No, it's the arrow. Yeah, I should have made it more of a letterbox. Now you look at it up on the screen up there. It needed cropping more. Yeah. Well, I was just going to look at that one of Janet's, the one with the. There it is. That one. Nil-nil. Southampton's best chance I just had. He was unlucky. He was unlucky Saturday. He was when you're a yard out, you can't expect him to score. Oh, hello. No, that's not the right one, is it? Well, I didn't realise I had any open, but
They recovered, it must have crashed or turned off.
yeah, they've recovered, haven't they? Yeah. Just brings it right in because that's nice and sharp. Yeah, just doing that, Lenny.
Makes a nice frame, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah, just frames it around, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could always sort of copy one of those and paste it in.
Yeah.
Eh? Yeah, I've moved it all in, I think. Yeah. What, on the other one? What, tonight? We want to go home in an hour, don't we? Yeah, see, that would look better like that, wouldn't it? Cropped in. Where's the other one? I've got camera on, yeah. What, the other one? I've lost it. Hang on, I've lost it. Oh, wait a minute. What's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going down to detail.
Yeah.
Go down to detail. So I'm going, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I've never done a vignette this in. No, just doing it so you can see it. $13. Well, which one? The what? The Staley Home. Well, I'll tell you what we could do with it. I'll tell you what we could do with it. You could straighten it up, save it falling over. What do we want to do? Crop this. And then obviously that top needs tighten up, and then just get rid of those 3 wires. See if we can do it quickly. Better, isn't it? Tidy those bits up at the bottom. That probably looks better, doesn't it? Personal choice, but yeah. Get rid of that horrible black frame he put around it as well. Yeah. That's better though, isn't it? Yeah, we haven't got any distractions down the side here. Gone from that to that. I don't know, it's just personal choice really, isn't it? But it's just some ideas. No. Yeah. You'd have to clone that out so that that was back to C, I think, if you're going to have it like that. And then you've got that flower sticking up, that lily sticking up there. So, yeah, that's probably a bit too much, isn't it? But yeah, just personal choice, isn't it? I mean, John saw it how he saw it, which is why it probably needs changing, but you know.
Shut up.
I will just check. I'm just checking you're still awake.
I'm still awake, only just.
Only just, yeah. Maybe like that. Maybe just a bit. That's better than the first crop. I don't know. It's just personal choice, John, isn't it? We're not, what we're saying is not right or wrong. It's just
No, it looks fine. Yeah. Okay.
just trying to give people ideas of what to look at and think about when they're doing it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if you liked it how it was, it doesn't matter what we think. But you were thinking that anyway, so weren't you?
All right.
Right, okay. I don't know if we want to. Oh, there was that one, wasn't it? And then monochrome. I think it's better like that, isn't it? You obviously need to get rid of the border. Maybe just boost the contrast a bit. See, that was one of them. Yes, yeah, yeah. But that's just an idea, isn't it? Right, who else can we trash? Let's flip that. Is it horizontal or vertical? Hey, you sure? Yeah. I was clicked the wrong one. Bottom what? Right hand corner. Yeah, that probably does look better how it was, doesn't it? I don't know. Yes, and then they do it backwards, don't they?
Can you put the two up together?
No.
Why not?
Well, I don't know how to do it.
All right.
There or there. Strangely enough, that bottom corner doesn't look so blank like to the other way. Probably because of the way you look at it, you then get your eyes dropping down to it, whereas how it was, you've looked from the left and gone and found that and not gone back to the, do you think? Which 44 minutes, Chelsea have scored, mate. Yeah, brilliant. Right on half time. The shadows or the reflections? Well, no. I'm was only asking. Yeah. How would you what, sorry? Well, yeah, I would probably have to select the yeah. There's various, the problem with, well, not the problem with Photoshop, but one of the issues with Photoshop is there's so many different ways to do the same thing. Which is another way of me saying, I don't know. I would probably just have a little muck about with it. Yeah, yeah. Well, this is where you'd probably have to put a mask on it. And then, so just then. Yeah. Yeah, do you want me to send that across to you, Dan Bob, and you can put it in again?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's just some ideas, isn't it, for everybody?
Right.
Eh? How much? No? You left the ship in? Yeah.
That's better.
Right.
Oh, well.
Right.
Ideas. Okay?
Yeah.
You want me that?
Yeah.
No problem. Okay, for all of you at home that are still awake.
Yeah, I'm just going there anyway.
All right, John.
Get my warm milk and warm my pajamas, all right? Cheerio.
See you, John.
Yeah, good night.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks,
Good night.
Yeah, all the best.